Good morning everyone and welcome to another hunt. For those who haven't met me yet, my name is Mish. I am a metal detectorist and treasure hunter located in Australia. Today I'm going on a beach metal detecting adventure. So I'd planned to go to my favourite rocky beach today, but I thought it's been a little while since I've been out here, so I'm just going to drive through. What I have noticed is that one of the big open flat beaches that I normally avoid, the sand's down quite a bit on it and I can see a lot of rocks that I typically wouldn't be able to see. So I'm going to start at that big open beach. If there's no luck there, I'm going to make my way around to the rockier beaches that are my favourites. So without any further ado, let's gear up, let's get out and hunting. Alrighty guys, I'm currently working on my first target of the day, which was a shaky 1920. It's out of the hole. So I'm still out on my open flat beach, and as you can see by the grey sand, it is definitely low at the moment. I normally wouldn't see any of this sand. There's been very few targets, but I think I've finally found a little patch because there's another signal next to this as well. So we've got our first sinker of the day. That's not a bad thing, that's a heavy target. So hopefully there's going to be a few more in this spot, but again, failing that, I'm heading towards some rocks where I found some beautiful old coins anyway. So let's keep on moving. So you can see the hole I dug for the 1920. It's right there. Very nearby. And again, pretty shaky. This one was about a 17, but I've turned direction and now it's like a 3 or 4. So again, probably a sinker that's got an odd shape. We will see. Whoop. Have I lost it? Might have lost it. So if I get no signal at all, there's a couple of things I can do. I turned to all metal mode, so the horseshoe button. See if there's a grunt, which there is. I'm getting the positive signal again now too. But the other thing you can do is just dig another scoop. The target may have flipped on its side so that it's harder to detect. It's very unlikely to have evaporated. Now there is a rock here somewhere. Whether I'll get this target or not, I don't know. Guys, I have found it. It feels like a coin. I haven't looked at what it is yet. So here's the big reveal. It's small. It is just a 5-cent piece, I'm afraid. That's okay. It's been there a long time. It's nearly worn away. Let's see if there might be something else in there. Again, I can't really film while I'm doing this because I'm bent right over. You'll only see my feet. But I'll keep going. Let's see if there's anything else. Where's that? Oh, that's much older. Guys! Guys! Oh wow, that's a 1953 Australian shilling. Now that's a 50% silver coin. Wow, I wonder if there's going to be anything else in this spot. I'll certainly take my time around this area, given that I just found a sinker over there. Can you tell I'm excited? I think I'm talking really fast. Oh, that's beautiful. The shillings seem to really keep their condition too. So I'm going to chuck my little gloves on because I didn't really expect to be foraging in rocks in this spot, so I hadn't put them on yet. So I'll pop them on. I'll keep scanning this hole. If there's nothing here, I'll see you at the next target. So you'll see what I mean here, guys, about targets clustering together. So where that black sand is over there was my first target, the sinker. That puddle there was my 5-cent and my shilling. Now we got like a 16, 17, thereabouts. I know there's rocks under here, you can actually see one just there. That's the sort of stuff I'm contending with. But hopefully we'll find another little crevice or a crack that coins are sitting in and I can just flick them out. Alright, I think I'm going in again. Stay tuned. As you can see, the water's actually coming up pretty quick now. But in that hole, pick these up all in one handful. 1, 2, 3 sinkers, large surf sinkers. There may be more in there. I'll have a quick sweep, but I'm probably going to have to move out of this spot pretty quick too. My poor Nox is going nuts in the water there. Alright. Well, this is certainly the spot to be for coins. I've just picked the wrong part of the tide. Got ourselves a 20-cent piece now. So there's definitely stuff here, but I think I'm going to have to come back when the tide's going out. I'm going to move a little bit further up the beach now. Don't really want to get drowned on camera. Such a shame, but hopefully there's more old coins about. We've had a really promising start. This one's a straight 15. Because it's so windy, I didn't film the dig, sorry guys. I think it might be a key, but I haven't had a look yet. Oh no, no. That is a coin, that's not a key. Oh wow. That's a good sign. I reckon we're on our second silver for the day, guys. That is a beautiful, well it will be beautiful, little threepence. So at the number it was ringing up, that will be another one of the 50% silver varieties. So 1947 I believe, or after. Yeah, we can see King George on the back there. You'll see him in the wrap up. I'll clean him up a little bit more then. Oh wow, 2 silvers in one day. Where to from here? There's something stuck down here. Ignore the fact that the Nox is going crazy. I do have to have my mobile phone on when I'm out hunting, and the phone interference sometimes flares up in a bad reception area. But you can definitely see I've got a mid to high 20s here. So I'll dig it up and see what we got. I'm going to turn you briefly so you can see where I'm digging, but it is windy. Down in there. I pulled a 2 cent out already. There is still a signal down there, so I'm going to keep foraging. There was another coin in there. I say was, not a lot left of it. That's a 1 cent piece. Both targets that have probably been there 50 years or more, just waiting for us to come along. Alright, let's keep going. Down here was a 14.15. No, I thought it was a very worn down 1 cent piece because I could only see the end. But looking at the size of it now that I've pulled it out, that is a very worn down halfpenny. I don't know that we're going to get any detail off that one, I'm afraid. It is absolutely paper thin, bending when I touch it. But very promising sign nonetheless. Right here, up at the cliff edge, I've got a 38.39. Now if I were to walk around this in a circle and keep scanning it, I do get everything from mid-20s right up to the high 30s. The wind is pretty extreme behind me though, so let's stay on this side. It's trying to blow me off the rock that I'm perched on at the moment. Alright, let's dig this and see what we can find. Now given such a high number in this spot, I think it's going to be more than 1 coin, but I can definitely see one already. Can you see it? Let's have a look down here. We have, I believe it's just a 2 cent piece. Now they're normally in the high 20s. Yep, that's 2 cents. So I think there's going to be other stuff about. Let's see if we can just sweep the pinpointer initially. Alright. No such luck. So the next step, whoop, is to throw away the coin apparently. Nope, the next step is to grab the Nox. And that may have been it. You know, you get some signals that will do very weird things. But that's cool. Let's keep going. Up here, tucked against a cliff edge, 24.25. So, not only is it one 2 cent piece, but we've got his twin as well. 2 2 cent pieces in one spot. Very nice. Let's put the pinpointer in there just in case. Ooh. something else maybe? Let's have a look. That's why you always check these little crevices. Oh, yep. Another coin in there. I think it's going to be much the same. Yep, another 2-cent piece. That's 3 so far. We might have exhausted our luck on that one. Very good. Alright, let's pocket those. We'll keep moving. I'm enjoying a nice little reprieve from the wind while I'm tucked away in the cliff edge here. But I think it's going to get wild again in a sec. Hang in there, guys. So I'm basically squatting where those last 2-cent pieces were. I got a 910 here. I can see it already. It's right at the surface. Just another 5-cent piece to add to the collection. We're getting our pocket money today. I wish I showed you a before shot of this section. Anyway, this area here was covered with this rock here. So I thought, I'm just going to pick it up. I'm going to toss it to the side. I'm going to scan here, just see if I can find anything, given the fact that I've just found a ton of stuff in this crevice here. Sure enough, starts going crazy. I can actually see a coin already. So I'm thinking that I've got a 1-cent piece here. Certainly looks copper to me. Yep, that's a 1-cent piece. Pop that away. Let's see if we can find anything else. What do we got? Another coin. Oh, this might be older. Yes, what have we got? Oh, no, it's not old. I thought I might have had a halfpenny there, just looking at the colour and the size. I do not. It is just a 10-cent, my friends. But it's 10 cents more than I had a moment ago. And there's something else here, so we're going to keep going. What do we got? Ah, it's a 1-cent piece. That's okay. More copper for the collection. We found a few of those today, 1 and 2-cent pieces. Very cool. Alrighty guys, I've made it round to my favourite rocky beach. I don't think I'm going to spend too long here. I'm feeling really tired today actually, and to be honest, something you might not know about me is that I also don't mind the occasional video game or two. I have a copy of that new game Cyberpunk 2077 sitting at home. Well, I say new, it's only just come out at the time of filming this. It's probably been out for a while by the time you watch this, but I'm having an absolute blast with that game. But anyhow, so next up we've got a pretty much straight 14. Could be a pull tab. Yeah, it did sound way too clean to be something old. Ah well, can't win them all. This could be one of my last targets for the day, guys. Got myself a mid to high 20s. Now I'm going to guess it to be a 2-cent piece, just because knowing this particular beach, I often find a lot of stuff from the 60s and 70s here, of which the 2-cent piece kind of falls right in that timeline. Let's see if we can find it. I think that's a coin, and as suspected, here's a 2-cent piece. Nothing else in there by the looks. Ah well, nearly done. That's it for me guys. I've packed up and I'm getting out of here. I've only been out here for a couple of hours, but I am just exhausted today. It's been like that this whole week for me, unfortunately, so I'm really hoping that the energy levels will pick up again in a couple of days and I can do a really long hunt. But anyway, let's get home and let's have a look at what I found today. Not a great deal of trash today, thankfully. There are a few different targets in there, a few dangerous things I'm really glad to have removed from the beach. We found a couple of sinkers today, all quite large, and these were mostly found where I found my beautiful silver coins. There's only about 50 cents that I can spend in today's money, plenty of the old 2 and 1 cent pieces, which I do typically find at this beach. Now this one, I thought when I dug it up that this might have been a really worn away halfpenny. Now I can see that there's actually writing on here that doesn't line up with what a halfpenny is, so I will get you a nice close photo at the end of this video. By all means check it out, let me know if you do recognise it. We've got our little threepence here, which is 1947, 50% silver. We have our 1953 Ram's Head shilling, also 50% silver. Absolutely lovely little coin. So thank you very much for joining me on this hunt, guys. Please don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment down below and say hello. And as always, I will catch you on my next hunt. Cheers! See, this is what you'd see if I leave the camera on. Well, that's it for me today.